Marco Estrada gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Digging in, Eduardo Nunez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a swing and a miss on the game's first pitch, and that's how we'll get started in the Tuesday opener. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit out towards second. There is Travis. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, when he's going good, there are very few guys as fun to watch as Hanley Ramirez. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. In prior meetings with Marco Estrada, he's got 3 base hits in 26 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Popped him up. Smoke in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Batting 3rd, left fielder,
Striding in for his first at-bat, J.D. Martinez. And he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. The 1-0. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Sliced hard on the ground. Smoke loves it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Red Sox nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. Major League Baseball on the show. Eduardo Rodriguez, a Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Jays, center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I think the keys to winning today's game, let's focus on the offense. They have to hunt the fastball. They cannot miss it. You can't allow yourself to get deep in the count and have to deal with off-speed stuff exploding out of the zone. You get 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, what I like to refer to as count leverage. You have to find a way to move traffic with the heater.
2-1 the count to Pillar. Hit on the ground toward the left, and that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they wanted to. Leadoff single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Standing in now, Devin Travis, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, he's a .300 hitter, 3 for 10. The 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Travis is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Here's the 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Martinez has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, they really need Tulo to get his bat going sooner than later. He's only got 5 hits in his last 10 games. Look, I like him as a player. I think he's better than this, but this stretch has been pretty ugly. He's been inconsistent, and we all know consistency is the name of the game in this sport.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch inside, the throw. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor. That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Pillar, the runner at second with 1 away. Set and the 2-1 pitch, and that one just missed outside.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first, but not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And this one is gone. A home run. So a two-run shot to left center. Sixth home run on the season for him as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Here's Justin Smoke now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 4 home runs and 11 RBIs. Set to deliver the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that average go up had to put a smile on his face.
Here's Kendrys Morales. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Runners on first with 1 down. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And that's off the left field wall. The relay, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Obviously, this is a pitcher's nightmare, but it's a manager's nightmare, too. It's only the first inning, and your starter has already given up 4 hits. The last one, an absolute frozen rope. The last thing he wants to do is get someone up in the pen, but he might not have any other choice.
So here is Avisaíl Garcia, as a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 1-0 home, fouled off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. 3 runs already home here. Hit on the ground out to short. Bogarts has it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Jays. Here now is Mike Zunino. In prior meetings with Marco Estrada, he's just 2 for 9.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now the pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. Zunino, the former Seattle Mariner, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
1 ball, 2 strikes down.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Villar's there. 1 down.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And the guy behind the dish today, Canadian-born Russell Martin. He's been a catcher his entire career, but I'll tell you what, some of the softest hands in the game, this guy could easily play an infield position, and he wouldn't skip a beat.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's hoping to start this series a little better than the one he finished last time. He was 0 for 5 on Sunday. First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. 1 out, nobody on. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Here's the 1-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. And there's a cool milestone for him on the mound. Career punch out number 1,000.
You know, it might not seem like that big of a deal, but he's joining an elite group of pitchers smaller than you might think. Only about 500 pitchers in the history of the game have recorded 1,000 strikeouts in their career, so he's got to feel pretty good about that.
Next up for the Red Sox, Dustin Pedroia. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Missed with a breaking ball. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
The 3-1. And this is taken for a ball. He walked him, and the Sox have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. In prior meetings with Marco Estrada, he's got 8 hits in 27 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Pedroia is off at first with 2 away. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
So 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 1-2 is taken below the zone for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Another full count offering on its way. Grounded back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Working for the punch out, and the offering lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off, got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point.
That's a ball.
Lays off 2-2 now. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. A run, a hit, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Jays are out in front, 3-1. Stepping in for the Jays, Steve Pierce, set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
The windup and the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
Russell Martin now. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. He's a .333 hitter. He also has 1 home run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
The 2-0. This is foul right side. Chopped weakly to the left. Devers gloves it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Center fielder number 11, Kevin.
Digging in for his second at bat, Kevin Pillar. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Martinez has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. We played 2 full. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Red Sox 1. Rafael Devers the next to bat.
Leading off for the Red Sox, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Up around the face. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, number 10. Designated hitter.
Now the Red Sox DH, Eduardo Nunez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Third inning here. 3-1 our score.
That's
1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one right down Main Street. Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate. And a breaking ball stays outside. Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander.
Striding in for Boston, Xander Bogaerts. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. Hit down the line at first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. 0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches. 1-2. Here it comes. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter. Another full count pitch on its way. Swing and a fly ball to straightaway left. Pierce is there, and that retires the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Blue Jays on top, 3-1. Now at the plate, Devin Travis. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Devin Travis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he misses with a high changeup that time. A dangerous pitch. Fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Hit to third. Devers has it. And there's one down now.
Third baseman number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Ready to take his hacks again, Josh Donaldson, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Ball one to start the at bat. Donaldson, a native Floridian who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder. And they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Benintendi is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Third baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Smoke. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And the changeup is way low that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Changeup low, 2-0. Two and one to count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Oh, right down Main Street with that one. 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Bullet back up the middle, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Maybe a rug burner too after that one as we get another look at it here. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Striding in once again, J.D. Martinez as we begin the top of the fourth.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
In there, no balls and a strike. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Count remains at 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Back up the middle. Travis has it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Catcher number 3, Mike Zunino.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Mike Zunino. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
I'm no hitting coach, but I know they always preach, if you're going to swing, swing. Second guessed himself on that one.
Stepping up to the plate, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The pitch. And he fouls this one off. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Nope.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2. Fouled away. Fouled off. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. They keep the line moving, and Dustin Pedroia will have a chance.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8-pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
D-Row, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate, just enough for a base hit.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. That average for him up in the 360s now. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The 0-2 home. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. Betts leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Three-two pitch. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, nice job all around right there. He's able to get a head start, full count, 2 outs. You know he's going right there. Batter didn't come out of his zone, no. Drove a nice single into the outfield. Now we got runners on first and third.
Stepping in now, Hanley Ramirez. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. In prior meetings with Marco Estrada, he has 9 base hits in 28 tries. He's taken him deep once. Strike 2. Ramirez, a native of the Dominican Republic. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Boston strands a couple. Score holds. It's 3-1. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Kendrys Morales. A base hit in his first trip.
Kendrys Morales.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1.
Inside.
And he takes a cold strike 1. The 1-1 home. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
Up next for the Blue Jays, right
At the
fielder,
plate, Avisail Garcia. He hit a sac fly earlier. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
The count now at 2-1. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes. In now, Troy Tulowitzki.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A ball and a strike. The count to 2 low now. So far this year against Southpaws, Tulowitzki is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2 strikes.
Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. And it's still 3-1. Ryan Tepera, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
52, Ryan Tepera.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in.
Center fielder number 16, Andrew Benintendi.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hard hit toward the hole, and that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, and it's fouled away. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul. Benintendi aboard here at first with nobody out. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box, Eduardo Nunez.
Yes, he'll ground this one foul for the first strike.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Little chopper back his way. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Digging in once again, Xander Bogaerts. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. fastball, not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Called strike on the sinker, 2-2 now. 2-2 pitch just missed. J.D. Martinez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping into the box, J.D. Martinez. No hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-0. Now a pitch swung on and grounded out to Tulowitzki at shortstop. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Boston strands a couple, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Here's Steve Pearce now. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Left fielder, Steve Pearce.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit high. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Into the box now, Russell Martin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Swing and a ground ball to third. Pedroia back to first, and that'll take care of Martin. A double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Standing in now, Kevin Pillar. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. And there's ball 1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
3-2 pitch. Drilled down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. 5 innings complete. Toronto leads this one 3-1. Here now is Mike Zunino. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Now the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game.
A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Count even at 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Mookie Betts. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball left side. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
And there he goes towards second, and he fouls this one off. 0-1 count, and the pitch.
Nope.
Missed with a slider. He's running again. In there. Now the throw.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Not in time as he steals second. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Pickoff move to second, and the runner back easily. Here's Hanley Ramirez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. Liner in there for a base hit. And that'll plate the run from second as the lead shrinks to 1 at 3-2 now.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, was able to come through.
Luis Avila comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi. Grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Jays are out in front, 3-2. Joe Kelly enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 56, Joe Kelly.
Digging in, Devin Travis. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Second baseman, Devin Travis.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope,
and he takes ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Fly ball right down the line in left. Martinez on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Josh Donaldson will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's got 12 hits in 21 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. One and one. Here it is. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Now the 2-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin. Oh.
Here's Justin Smoke now. Here's the first pitch to him. Low for ball one. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two. Fastball is looked at for strike two.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the fifth and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Here's Kendrys Morales. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. Avisail Garcia would be next. The 3-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Up with the ball is Pedroia. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One left for Toronto, but they still lead it 3-2. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Joaquin Soria is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 49, Joaquin Soria.
Now at the plate, Rafael Devers. Lifetime numbers against Soria. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Tap down the line, but that one rolls foul. 1-1 is taken for strike 2. And the pitch. Smoke toward third. Played on the backhand. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Next will be the designated hitter, Eduardo Nunez. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
He's set, and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Heading out towards shallow right. Garcia has it in his sights. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Dylan Betances will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Dylan Betances.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball.
1-1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
2 strikes.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Travis fields it cleanly. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 3-2. Tyler Thornburg gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Tyler Thornburg.
Standing in, Avisail Garcia, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
Avisail Garcia.
First pitch coming, here it is. There's a strike. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hit streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Here's the first pitch to him. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Garcia gets his lead at first, nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch on 2-1. Offered and missed. Here's the throw. Not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Steve Pearce waits on deck. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. The relay throw, and he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. Now batting, Steve Pearce. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that
infield. Working for the punch out and the offering. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
The catcher, number 55.
So striding forward now, Russell Martin, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in, you haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Tommy Kahnle has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 48, Tommy Kahnle.
Here's J.D. Martinez.
Leading off for Boston, left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Here comes the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 delivery. Sliders in for a strike. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Count 1-2.
Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Zunino. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
No, that's bad.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
2-0.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's Mookie Betts. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still a 3-2 ball game. Matt Barnes goes on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 32, Matt Barnes.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Kevin Pillar. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Pillar.
First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball, or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
2-2 the count. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Now in the box, Devin Travis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
The 1-1 is taken down and in for a ball.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Popped him up. Ramirez has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Third baseman, number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's gone 3 for 11. Now here's the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Barnes, a 27-year-old. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Changeup stays outside and it's behind 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. 2 balls and a strike.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Now the 2-1 is strike 2, swinging.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Blue Jays go down in order. They're up 3-2. Start of the 9th in this one as we welcome you back inside and under the roof here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Roberto Ozuna comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Digging in now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Tough situation, down 1 here on the road, trying to score off one of the game's top closers. They've got the work cut out for him.
Now here's the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
0-2, here it comes. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Here's a ground ball heading for Smoke over at first base. And a great athletic play to get him. Man,
Wow.
So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Here's Hanley Ramirez. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. His career history with Roberto Osuna, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Osuna is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball. Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Three and 1 to him now. The 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael.
So coming to the plate, Rafael Devers. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back. Another look to first. And a dive, but he's back in. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. Now a throw over to first. Back in standing. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Blue Jays have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Toronto jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Ryan Tepera gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Roberto Osuna hammers down the save, his 10th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans are final.